Hello and welcome to Bustthinned. I really regret that name. Just let's play from Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. I'm going to chop down a tree. I'm sure there was things I had in mind to do, but I've completely forgotten what any of them were. Right, so Shift F3. I've slightly changed my mind about where I'm going to make my fortress, because I suddenly realised that if I make this the trading depot, I don't necessarily have to build the rest of the fortress in any particular way, because I'm happy for my dwarves to go up and down. Oh, go away you, I don't care about updates. I can build my fortress any old way, so I'm quite happy for my dwarfy dwarves to go down a stairway and then have the fortress kind of, down the bottom. Basically, it's going to depend on where and when and how I find the magma sea that I'm assuming exists. Let's have a quick... So where are we? Okay. I mean, ideally you'd kind of want to be in the middle, but I don't really care that much. So this is the kind of overall map, and so this is a fairly small embark area, so don't get huge amounts of space. But you get some, so that's fine. Cave crocodile. Right, that definitely means that there is some way into this fortress, into my fortress, that I don't know about. Sorry, cave crocodile, you gotta go. There's definitely a way in. I have a sneaking suspicion. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Oh, of course there's a way into my fortress. There's tons of ways into my fortress just now. There's all this nonsense, which I've yet to resolve. I should probably get around to resolving. Oh, that sounds like they've murdered it. Pond grabber. Nothing you need to worry about right now. Paused, don't do paused. Item inaccessible. I wonder what they're referring to. Well, you're up a tree. What do you expect exactly? Right, so I think we're going to have to chop down that particular tree. Let's chop down all these trees. What looks like has happened is, because this is all a pasture area, they've been climbing up trees and getting stuck. Possibly then they've been going up trees, or just been grazing somewhere, and to their surprise, a tree has grown up underneath them or something. So let's get rid of some trees. Woo, cat explosion begins. Yeah, right, so got some pigs, got some kittens. Don't know where that dangerous terrain is, and they never show me what... Okay, that is fairly dangerous. do hope you're not stuck. No, you're wandering a bit... Oh, God. Dwarves are idiots. Just idiots. How do you forbid things again? No, DB. There we go. Right, I'm going to just forbid everything here. Wow. I was like, I mean, how did you get, like, clinging to, you know, wandering around, you know, this place just full of water before you say, hey, wait a minute, this terrain is dangerous. How did it take that long to work that out? Dwarves are just idiots. Just idiots. If I need more miners, how many miners have we got on break-dig channel? Don't know who I've set up to be mining. I also don't know if I've got enough picks. I think I've got a fair number of picks. I suspect weapon of minor skill type. Okay. Weapon of minor skill type. I thought I had a spare few picks, but it would appear not. Well, I mean, unless I can find a metal that's not galena. I mean, I've found some galena, but that's not that useful. No. I cannot remember where I found the galena. I'm pretty sure it's on one of the stairs. I may have to do more of those, not branch mining, but exploratory mining. Did find some galena somewhere. Oh, there we go. So that's the thing I'm going to have to look out for. Ooh, dear me. But until they actually finish this, I think I'm going to not do any more mining projects. I certainly want to get down as far as I can go, and then start looking into making various things. Okay, good. Fey Mood. There are worse things to happen. Strange Mood, ZF, so we'll just follow them and see where they end up. And unpause, because that'll help. They're not moving, and they're a glassmaker, and I got a bit of a... It gives me a bit of a hint as to what they might want. Shite balls. Do I have anywhere? Right, we'll just make one up on the surface. Build, workshop, glass... Or maybe it's a furnace. Boop doop 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 doop. Screw press, soap, dyers, ashery, fishery, kitchen, farmer, still, mechanic, siege, craft, dwarfs, tanner, butcher. Maybe it's a furnace. Glass furnace. Where we put it? Just put it on the surface, because the whole point is for this to be temporary. There might be a problem in that there might only be one person with the glass making. Okay, well, architecture first. But there may only be one person with the glass making ability. I'm also going to build another furnace, which is going to be a wood furnace, because I'm almost certainly going to need charcoal. I think I've got 1 or 2 bits of charcoal. Well, I think I used to have 1 or 2 bits of charcoal, but then some Kias wandered off with it. So I may have a bit of difficulty in that I need to get those built before that guy goes insane. And given I've got a relatively decent frame rate, that could actually be a problem, because that may happen quicker. But then again, I mean, you know, it may. Obviously, they will build things quicker. I don't know where my architects are. Still waiting for architecture. That's my miner. He's always had that problem. Well, I mean, basically he got injured that one time and he's been miserable ever since, and I've never been able to get him out of that funk. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get him out of that funk. Now they've been designed so they need masonry. Okay, cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another glass furnace, because there's a possibility that the first one will immediately get grabbed by my mad guy, and he may or may not. I can't remember if I've got any glass. I think I might have a couple of bits. I have 1 bit. So, assuming, well, okay. So, if that 1 bit of glass is enough, then hurrah. But otherwise, it could be a real problem. Because if our glass maker needs more than 1 bit of glass, it would be a bit of a problem. Okay, so he's staying stock still, which means he does not have anything that he wants. Let's go. Must have raw green glass. That's staying there for a while, which means that he probably wants lots of it. In fact, clearly the only thing he wants is raw green glass. So because he's taken over that glass furnace, I'm unable to make. I'm unable to make green glass. Just leave it at that for the moment. Honestly, couldn't tell you off the top of my head if I do have a wood burner. One of the many things I could go check, and I should. Well, but somebody's about to build another glass furnace, so I might be able to make some raw green glass before that guy goes completely doolally, which would be a good thing. Weapon, metal industry, wood burner. Right, so I do have 2 people with wood burning activated. So there's that. Design needs masonry. Goes So I've not really felt the need to get raw green glass. But I thought to myself, we had at least some raw clear glass. Okay. It's interesting because normally clear glass would be considered to be the better of the two. So I need to find outcroppings of sand. Fairly sure this map has sand on it. That was one of the things. That was one of the things that this map had. Clay loam. This stuff is all black sand cavern floor. Chert cavern floor. So what we might be able to do is just, well, let's start off with, let's make that into a sand. Sand. So that's done. So collect sand. Put that on repeat. Find our clothy place. It's the loom. Add new task. Cloth. Bag. Repeat. Add silk bag. Repeat. Oops. Add yarn bag. Repeat. Now I'm going to go into workflow. Add limit, box bag of any, right, so shift, we're going to go for the advanced. So, silk, cloth. Chuck leather in there as well. And then, yay, yes to create new. Shift R, I'll leave it 5 to 10. So hopefully, I mean, I don't think the black sand means anything when it comes to add new task, green glass, make raw green glass, repeat, Alt W, Shift A. I'm going to go with raw with green glass just on its own, and then leave it at 5 to 10. Can't remember if I looked. Did I look up glass making? Yeah, I'm making empty bags in a minute. We'll be there. Right, labours compact. Glass smithing. Who do I have? I've got at least one other person. So that's alright. I'm just chucking that down, which I probably shouldn't do because there might be an important person. Yeah, I'm going to not do that. Right, so I need someone to make bags. This is one of those things. Like I'm fairly convinced it's not going to happen because I need somebody to make bags. I need somebody to. I need somebody to gather glass. I need somebody to make glass. All before this guy goes nuts. And I'm not very convinced that's going to happen in time. It'd be nice if it did. We can but find out. So, you know, there's somebody charcoaling away, you're a complete loon. Someone's making some beautiful masterpiece bits and bobs, which is good. What are you and why are you running away? It's interesting. What made you run away? Oh, that's another thing I can look up. Stocks. Sand. Got some red sand in the bag. Got some red sand. Got some sand. Got some sand. So, okay, now I can make glass. Okay. Okay. So it's all about whether or not my my other glass maker is going to make. Maybe I do need to. Hang on, how about my gem setter? My gem setter won't have much to do. Talented gem setter. Well, glass counts as kind of a gem. We must be a craft. There we go, glass making. I mean that vaguely counts. Makes sense to me. Nope, nothing getting made yet. Good. There we go. Someone's got some sand at the very least. And charcoal, so they're making glass. Brilliant! So that's a good thing. So I now have a glass industry. Not sure whether I particularly wanted a glass industry, but now I have a glass industry. See how long it takes. I mean, it all depends on how many bits of raw green glass that guy wants. You know, whether or not he's actually going to get enough in time. Yeah, and I was right to get the charcoal. I'm quite. There we go. Poof. There we go. Just needed the one bit. Okay. Sweet. So we are going to go to there and W and I've already done that. How about that? I haven't had that, so add a limit. Powdery sands, and yeah, just leave that. The nice thing about the workflow is that it'll actually also stop people producing more than is needed. You know, as much as it. Oh, what's this? Warm stone. Sweet. So this is warm stone. I think we are going to Shift H and we are going to make bottom. Bottom. What the hell does that mean? Shift F5 and we're going to name this warm stone. Shift F3 down there, Shift F4 is right down the bottom. So, you know, there you go. We'll let that go on for a bit. Actually, no, I'm going to keep getting hauled down there, aren't I? So I might as well just sit here until they've located all the warm stone. Right, what I will do though is I'm just going to D and X, and I'm just going to get rid of all the designations from here down to the bottom of the world. And Shift F5. Oh, pause. Keeps pausing me whenever that happens, so... Right, so... I should be able to dig upward stairways here, because this is just a stone that is warm. This is not... so it should be underneath is where the lava all lives. Yes! And so long as I actually specify ahead of time, they'll dig out warm stone if I tell them to dig out, or if I designate it, knowing that it's warm. So that's the main thing. Okay, so I'm beginning to run out of warm stone off this way, so I'm getting some idea of where everything is. So I can go off here and start just making good old-fashioned. Well, what I really need to do now is I'm going to make my first furnace. A smelter would be, so those are light green, that's dark green, so that's where that's the solid unpassable square of this furnace. And because I want the solid unpassable square of my smelter to be on top of the hole into the lava. Ooh, 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 look at that, right there as well. So, go up a level. Ooh, goodness me, where am I? So Shift F5. Build E. A magma smelter. Gabbro, because Gabbro is right next to it. That's fine. Brilliant. So, this is... Oh, there's adamantine right there. Perfect green glass gem. Well, you know, thanks for making me make a... Perfect honest, thank you very much for making me make a... he's already a glass maker, obviously. Well, thank you for making me make a glass industry, is what I'm trying to say here. Legendary glassmaker. So that's pretty sweet. Gonna have to find out what will be good to make out of glass. Obviously, you can make windows and things, and there's certain things that are particularly good. To make out of raw green glass. So I might go have a look at that. But sweet. So I do have a very temporary industry on the top there. So I just need somebody to make that, and everything will be fine and dandy. To do something about him, I don't know what. Possibly make him a very, very, very nice bedroom, actually. Well, now that I'm down here, maybe, well, hang on. Things to do. What I want to do now is work out where I can just dig with no problems, without having to go through all that irritation. I also want to think about where I want to get to here and start getting adamantine. Because I wouldn't be a dwarf if I didn't want to delve too greedily and too deep. So I want to. Oh, he must be up here doing that at long last. God, I've only got the one metal ore that I'm aware of. Doop. Stones, rough gems. Galena, I think, is the only ore that I have thus found, which is kind of sucky. Still waiting for architecture, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to deal with that at some point. Yeah, but I can now start making my magma everything's. Is that gold? It's gold opal, which is. But having said that, adamantine. Oh, and that goes down like that. Oh, see, there's a. That's the same spire. Ooh, look at that. I'm sure that won't unleash horrible things. This might be a very, very short fortress. I need to remember something. I mean, I got an artifact. Don't know how much it's worth because I don't have a broker at the minute. Well, I don't have a broker that can actually broke. Maybe I need to make my bookkeeper into make them the same. The same person. Maybe that's my problem. Is my bookkeeper, my broker just don't. You need a broker with the appraisal skill. I might be able to get away. I think I get it when traders finally bother to show up. That's when I get it. So that's possibly what I need to wait for. Right, so we've got a charcoal industry going. Spring has arrived. Well, with any luck, I'll get a caravan soon, which means I can send my broker in to do some trading, which means I'll get some appraisal skill. Which means in turn that I might actually know what the hell everything's worth. What's all this nonsense? Oh, this is snow, okay. Right, however, this is the interesting thing. automatically. Am I now outside the... Someone going to come look at this? I don't know. Actually, I want to go to job. The jobs page. Construct building. Magma smelter. So that's the person who's going to be doing that. And, oh, I see. They're just hauling stone from way up above. So actually, one of the first things we're going to want to do is make some thief. Lovely. Protect the horde from the skulking filth. Let's go to the U menu. Others. We've got a Gorlak? Is it a Gorlak? No, there we go. There you go. Okay, so they've discovered quite far away from my actual all my stockpiles, so that went fine. So now I've completely lost the person who's going to be constructing the building. My furnace operator is constructing the building, so it's taken a while because he's having to grab a rock from very far up. But that's okay. He's going to get there. Possibly he, might be she. I'm always doing that. I'm always going, oh, he, and then it's like, oh, no, it's a lady. But this one is, in fact, a gentleman. So that's okay. Yeah, so I've got some gems I can do. So now I can really start building something resembling an actual fortress. So that's going to be pretty cool. There's still, I mean, there's a bunch of options, you know, whether I build everything right above the furnaces, right above the magma level, which is kind of tempting. And this is, you know, I've got a fortress that more or less works as it stands, and you know, I've got food and I've got drink and I've got, you know, got some industry, not huge amounts, but I've got some. So I can actually have a bit of a think about exactly how I want to set everything up. So this is going to give me two advantages. It's going to give me a smelter, which I've not actually had up till this point, and it is going to block off. Oh no, where are you going? Okay, no, right. Now you're just heading off home. That's fine. Why am I hitting Alt F5? I could have hit Alt F4. That would have been embarrassing. So okay, so it's been designed now. I just need someone with masonry to come down, deal with it. Construct building, is that? See, he's much faster. He doesn't need to haul a rock all the way down there. So obviously one of the big things we're going to need to do is you know, have an area. What I could probably do is go up one level and make everything there, because with the magma, the sources of magma downstairs, you've got that constant irritation of having to deal with warm stone. Which is a pain in the buttocks. But I'm going to go here. Some of that's going to be warm. Oops, wait. Some of that's going to be warm. From there, probably there. But adamantine. So it looks like it could be that my main metal industry is in fact going to be adamantine. Right, add new task. Smelt metal objects, repeat. And Z stocks. And large. So any, right. Ugh, that's not what I meant to do at all. So anything that's to do with copper, oh, I can't set it to be melted from here because it's a stupid interface. Yeah, I can dump or... No, I can melt it. I can melt it. I thought I couldn't. So I'll just... These large things I can't use. I can smelt the metal stuff. Well, the large clothing. So, you know, large mongoose leather armor I can't use. But large oval pyrite cabochon. Well, that's quite neat, actually. That's interesting. Someone's wearing a large rat leather mitten. Or whether it's is it a mitten that's leather from a rat, and the mitten is large, or is it a left mitten from leather made from a large rat? Do you know? I think I need to find out. Because it's obviously it is owned by someone. It's in someone's inventory. Yeah, so I can only assume it's a normal sized mitten. It's just from leather that's of a large rat. Now I found some toys. I remember now. So go to stocks. I'm looking for toys and things and figurines and musical instruments. Copper harp. There we go. Melt that. Tools. Toys. There we go. Melt that and melt that. So you know, if I'm lucky, I'll get enough metal bits and pieces that I can. What I really want to do fairly soon is make another pick. I can smelt galena until the cows come home, but that's just going to be naff basically. So what I probably want to do is actually build my fortress as such up here, so I'm not constantly having to deal with, oh no, I've found warm stone. Which I have to deal with. Oh look! Oh look at it all! Oh, it's so... Oh, look at it all! Oh my god! Oh, yes. Yes, my precious. Okay, I think I'm going to have to have it. I'm going to have to have a little lie down now. I'm going to leave it there for the moment. We've got it. We've got it. Oh dearie me, raw adamantium. I got adamant. I'm gonna have to work. I've got to remember how it actually works. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying watching this, and if so, hit like and subscribe. Find us also at www.nearenoughdice.com for all your podcast and your role-playing game themed podcast needs. Not all your podcast needs, because we don't like do politics. We did talk about video games, but not primarily. We certainly don't have an exciting, dramatic, thing about murder mysteries and stuff. So, other than that, if it's to do with role-playing games, there we go. Yeah, please come www.nearenoughdice.com, and until next time, have yourselves a very dwarfy day.